We're back out in the lakes again today and come up towards Tilbury, which is near Coniston. This isn't really a photography trip, and I'm wanting to try out a gimbal that I've got for the video camera. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be using it for the vlogs because it's kind of awkward, pretty big, but hopefully there's some footage of us from down there which is a bit smoother than usual, less like jittering around. But what I wanted to come here for is I wanted to scout this out for a photo shoot which I'm on Thursday, and what I was hoping for was some like really dark rocks, which isn't what we've got, but it's still kind of cool. There's like loads of different colours. You can see where they've mined all this out, and it's quite a big area. The clothing that we're shooting this week is really bright and colourful, so I was hoping there's going to be some dark rocks, but I think this could still work. We'll see. That's pretty cool there, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's going to fall off one day, isn't it? We've wandered around a little bit and I think I am going to get the camera out. There's quite a lot of light spots and the trees look quite pretty. They're quite spring-like today. There's this one here which has got like a nice archway. There was one down here. I probably should have stopped there halfway up the hill, to be honest. So I'm going to have to drop back down for that. And did you just find a wasp nest? And there's a wasp nest in there. How many wasps live in a wasp nest?
Not many in that one.
You couldn't get many in there, could you?
No.
We'll get this one here with that sun coming through, and then I'm going to drop down to that tree. Got the first one set up here and gone for a portrait shot with this one, and with my eyes I didn't realise that the light is sort of making a sort of a right angle that's cutting through the picture. It's not as sharp as a right angle. It's sort of symmetrical is all I'm trying to say. So it cuts down here, then cuts back in, cuts down there, cuts back in. So we've also got these rocks in the foreground, and it's quite a fairy tale-ish type shot. And we're also getting some really nice light where these leaves are. So we've got a little bit of everything, but with those rocks, it's making it quite a simple composition. And I think that's balancing out really nice. I've gone for quite a tight crop on that first one, but maybe I might open it out, go for a landscape shot, sort of go from there to there, and then get that bit there. I'm just trying to avoid this sky because there's like not a lot going on there. It's just quite a light blue, and I think this area down here is more interesting, and it just draws your eye through there. I almost didn't bring the camera stuff up though, so I'm glad that I did. I would have been annoyed with myself. I'm kind of annoyed that I didn't get a picture from down here, because now we've got to climb back down this rocky area here, and the light might have changed. Nah, can't do anything about that now. I think this has worked out alright actually. The light is still up on the top a little bit, so just catching the tips of the branches. So what I've done is I've put it into a portrait shot, and like I was saying before, it's getting a sort of a V shape in the bottom, then you're getting all those greens which are contrasting with all the greys. I'm tempted to come back here if it rains in like the next week or so, then we get all them colours, and I think we get really black rocks, which is what I had in my head. And yeah, I think it just needs like a layer of water on top of the rocks to make it like that, but I'm pretty happy with this as it is. It's quite spring-like, and it's sort of a mixture of man-made and nature, and it's sort of like nature's started to cover up all the man-made things. Like all the screens back at the car, they all have a layer of grass on now, so it's all starting to naturalise again. So I think I'm going to grab a quick one here, then we'll head up to the top, see what else is in here. Looks like this is freshly fallen. Come down from up there. bloody big rocks there. You'd be dead if that hit you, wouldn't you? And it looks like there's the remains of another slate working up here, like a bit of a tunnel. Must have been some hard bastards that went down there.
I don't know how deep that is.
I don't have the bells to go down there, but there's like a tunnel thing here, and it's really cold. It's like a draft of air coming out. It's coming out pretty quickly, isn't it? It's sort of like a fan on the low setting, and it's just kind of weird. I kind of want to go in, but it's pretty stupid to climb into them things. So I think this is, go there. I was about to say this is it, but apparently we can climb up here.
Don't you fall off there, mate?
Just having his dinner, isn't he? Or she? Turns out there's nothing just above this really. You get quite a nice view down onto this and down towards the farm, but it's quite hazy. So I think, well, my dad's decided that we're going up there, so we'll scramble up this and see what's up there. We made it out into the open now, and looking up this way you can see Weatherham. We went up there a few weeks ago with my friend's dog, and we had the view from this point here looking down into the valley, and I think Fleck was sat about here, so it looks huge from here. I always think that's quite a short walk, but I think I'm lying to myself. I think what I'm going to do now is get a few pictures of this, because there's a few rays coming through. I don't really like the foreground that much, but it's quite pretty. There's some nice looking trees down there, and there's also a river down here, so a few options. We might come back here another day, but let me know what you think about the stabilizer. I've got dead arms because I've been holding it out for about 45 minutes, even though the video is probably about 8 minutes. So not the most practical, but if it's better, maybe it'll be worth it. Let me know down in the comments, but if you want to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.